Hi everyone, welcome back to Ramvi. In my last two videos, I have vividly explained about how to change the active voice into passive voice. So in this video, I came up with the new ideas. I am damn sure that it will help you a lot when you change active voice into passive voice. So watch the video till the end and make clear about active voice and passive voice. Okay, at first let us revise everything. Here we have given three sentences. The first one, simple present tense, second one simple past tense, and third one simple future tense. Okay, so we know all the steps. First step is interchanging subject into object. The second step is apply the helping verb. Third step is add the preposition. Fourth step is change the pronoun. Okay, so the first one, he loves this sweet. So this sweet is singular, so this sweet, so this is simple present form, so is loved. This sweet is loved by him, preposition and him. Okay, and the second one simple past tense, so we have used was loved here, so this sweet was loved by him. And third one is simple future, so we have used will be loved. Okay, this sweet will be loved by him. Okay, here comes continuous forms. In continuous form we have two tenses, present continuous and past continuous. Okay, so he is making this sweets, so this sweets is a plural form, so we have to use are being. Okay, this sweets are being, then past participle, making past participle is made. Okay, make, made, made. So, okay, the sweets are being made, preposition by is added, so by he changes into him. The sweets are being made by him. Okay, then past continuous, here this sweet, so past continuous singular in the sense we have to use was being, so this sweet was being loved by him. Okay, the next one, perfect tenses. We have three perfect tenses here, present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. Okay, I hope that you all clear with the verb changes as well as steps. Okay, once again I will help you to recall everything. Present perfect tense, if your subject is singular you have to use has been plus past participle. Okay, if your subject is plural then you have to use have been plus past participle. But in past perfect you don't want to confuse with anything, either singular or plural, you have to use had been plus past participle. For both you have to use had been plus past participle. And the third one, future perfect, will or shall have been plus past participle. Both you can use, but after the pronoun I and we, most probably we will use this shall. Okay, so I have given shall have been plus past participle. Okay, let us read once. He has made this sweet singular, the sweet has been made by him. Okay, then he had made this sweet, so this sweet, so past perfect you have to use had been plus past participle. Okay, this sweet had been made by him. Very easy, no? The third one, he will have made this sweet will have been made by him. That's all. Okay, till now you have learned how to change the assertive sentences into passive form. Here you are going to learn how to change the interrogative sentences into passive. Okay, so what is interrogative sentences? Nothing, it's a question. Okay, always question ends with the question mark. Okay, have you invited them? Will you take her? Can anybody cure it? Before entering into the main part you have to remember the important thing, has, have, had, will, shall, can, may. These verbs, remember these verbs do not change their position at the beginning when you change active voice into passive voice. Let us check once. Okay, have you invited them, so you have to write have there, you should not change the position of have. Okay, have, then this is present perfect, you have to use has or have been plus past participle. Okay, have, then them changes into they, have they been, you should not write have there because already we have written. Okay, have they been, past participle, invited only. Okay, invited, then add the preposition by, then you, subject you changes into object you only. Okay, have they been invited by you. And the second one, will you take her, this is simple future, the same method you have to apply here. Will she be taken by you. Okay, The last one also the same. Can it be cured by anybody? Okay, so has, have, had, will, shall, can, may, you should not change their position. That's all. Okay, now you have your question in your mind. Then what about the sentence which starts with the question word itself? Okay, here is your answer. Read the sentences given. What did he say? Whom did you invite? Isn't it? Remember the question words when, why, how, what, where. It does not change their position at the beginning of the sentence. When you change active voice into passive, it does not change their position. Okay, what did he say? You have to write what itself. Okay, then did is past tense, simple past tense. So listen, did, do, does, you should not add. When you change active voice into passive, you should not write. Okay, so did, so it is a simple present form, so you have to use was or were. So was plus past participle, say past participle said. Okay, then add the preposition by, then your subject is he, so he changes into him. Like the same you have to do for the second sentence. Whom did you invite? So here you have to remember one note. Who changes into whom and whom changes into who. Okay, whom changes into who. So who was invited, past participle invited. Why I have used was here? Because it is a present, simple past. Okay, was invited, then by, you is your subject, then you have to write you. That's all. So where, when, why, how, these are the question words. It does not change their position. Okay, here comes the last one in interrogative sentences. Let us read the question. Does she recognize you? And the second one, did she recognize you? Here you have to remember one thing. These are the primary auxiliaries. Do, does, or did. Okay, these primary auxiliaries, when you change active voice into passive voice, it does not appear in the passive form. Okay, it does not appear in the passive form. You have to remember this clearly in your mind. Does she recognize you? So when you change active voice into passive voice, your object is you. Okay, you. So this is does, in the sense it is simple present form, so you have to use is or are plus past participle. So before you have to use are. You should not use is. It is not is you, it is are you. Okay, are you. Then recognize, third form, recognized. Add the preposition by, then she changes into her. Are you recognized by her? The same thing you have to do for the second also. Did she recognize you? So before you have to use where. Okay, object changes into subject you, so before that you have to use the helping of where, not was you, it is where you. Okay, where you recognized, then add the preposition, then she changes into her. Where you recognized by her. So do, did, does. When you change active into passive, it does not appear in the passive form. That's all. Okay, so successfully we have completed all the interrogative sentences. Let us move to the next section, imperative sentence. Okay, imperative sentences are used to place order, advise, request, such things. Okay, so let us move to the main section, how to change the imperative sentences into passive form. First one, order. Close the door immediately. Please learn the structure I have given in the side. Okay, let plus object plus be plus past participle. If you learn this structure, it will really help you a lot. Okay, so first you have to use let. Here the object is the door. Okay, so let the door, then I have written be, then past participle. Here our verb is close, so past participle close, closed, closed, so you have to use closed. Then immediately is a extra information you have to add. Okay, adverb, adjective you have to add at last of the sentence. You can add there. Okay, so advice, the second one, advice, kindly give your pen. Here also I have given a structure in the side. You are requested plus 2 plus verb 1 plus object. Verb 1 in the sense simple present tense. Okay, so you are requested, then 2. Your verb is give. Object is your pen. Don't write pen. Okay, you have to write along with the adjective, your pen. Okay, next one, sentence starts with let. Some of the sentences start with the let. How can we change such sentences into passive form? Let us see. Let me take a break. Okay, so here use the structure let, object is a break. Okay, so a break. Next one, be, past participle, take, took, taken. Okay, so taken. If you want, you can use by me. Okay, otherwise leave it. Let a break be taken. That's all. Okay, it's very easy. Okay, the next one, exclamatory sentences. Okay, can we change exclamatory active voices into passive voice? Grammatically speaking, my answer is no. However, I would not like to disappoint you just yet. English is a rich language, so let's get a little creative. Okay, instead of saying wow what an idea, let us say the idea amazes, or we love the suggestion you come up with. You can use such things. Okay, actually when you change a sentence into passive form, you require a subject, verb and an object. Okay, so most of the time exclamatory sentences do not have these things. Okay, so here's I have given some examples. Let us read. How nicely he dances step. Okay, here you have subject, verb and object. So, okay, so how nicely is a word which gives expression. Okay, so you should not change that. How nicely, a step is a object, you have to change it to subject. A step, dances is a verb, so it is a simple present form, so is plus past participle, is danced, you have to add the preposition by, then he changes into him. That's all. The same thing you have to apply for the second one also. They saw unicorns. Unicorns were seen by them, because saw is past, simple past. Okay, so were seen. That's all. Okay, it's very easy to learn all the sentences changes into passive form. Okay, we have learned all the sentences changes into passive form. Okay, let me tell you one thing. When I upload my first video, some of you have asked me a question how to change the adjective and adverb into passive form. It is very easy. Okay, I will say with one example. I bring a pen yesterday. Yesterday's adverb is adjective. Okay, a pen is brought by me yesterday. That's all. It's very easy. Okay, you have to start practice. When you practice, you will be clear about this grammar. Okay, practice makes everything perfect, so start practicing. Okay, in the last session I have added some more informations for you. Preposition, gerund, infinitive, that class. Okay, preposition. If you have a preposition in your question, what will you do? The girl looked after the baby. You should not change the preposition. You can write. Okay, the baby was looked after by the girl. Okay, that's all. So next one, gerund. Subject, verb 1, being, past participle, object. Follow this structure, then it will be very easy. Okay, I is your subject, remember is your verb 1. Okay, the next one, being you have added. Your main verb is taking, so past participle taken. Okay, then add the object to the small garden. Then your subject is by mother, so by my mother. That's all. The third one, infinitive, subject, verb, object, to be plus past participle. Your subject is here, she wishes to perform a song. Your subject is she. Okay, so your verb is verb 1 you have to use there. Okay, wishes. Then object is a song. Then to be, your past participle, perform past participle is performed. Okay, the last one, that class. It plus helping verb. Helping verb may be present tense or past tense, both you can use. Okay, past participle plus that plus additional informations. Okay, so they say that he will win the match. Okay, so you should add first it. Okay, it, helping verb, so after it you have to use present tense or past tense, I told you, no? So it is. Then main verb is say. The past participle of say is said. Okay, then that, then add the additional information. He will win the match. You should not change after that. Okay, that he will win the match. That's all. So here my active and passive voice video ends. I will meet you soon with another interesting grammar topic. I hope that you all got clear about this lesson. Please do watch again and be clear about this lesson. So if you like my video, please give a thumbs up and do the comment in the comment box. And if you are watching me for the first time, don't forget to click on the subscribers button. Nearby that bell icon also there. Please click on that also. Thank you for watching.